Welcome, Leo, to this sacred space. I am Cecilia.eyvaa, and I am really, really happy to have you here. All right, my beautiful Leos, today we're going to do a general reading, and this is from a Leo Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Or if you're just, feeling that it resonates, then you go ahead and watch it, all right? So we're sitting here this morning. It's a Friday morning, and my candles are lit, and the cards are shuffling. It's right before I'm gonna go ahead and dive into my studies. I have a major exam today, but just wanted to do this little thing for you first. So we're gonna start off with 3 cards from the tarot, and then we're gonna go ahead and clarify a little bit more with another deck. And then in the end, we're gonna draw some cards from the Mystical Shaman Oracle, maybe just one card. That's usually how it plays out. And do remember to subscribe and like if you haven't already. And if you are a subscriber, welcome back. I know I haven't been online for a while, and it's because I started to study full-time and working and moved, and I had some exhibitions. So just too much on my hands, yeah? All right, now that I've digested that, let's go ahead. I'm seeing a lion, eating a lot and digesting it. So maybe that's something in there. For my Leos, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please. So, maybe you finally caught what you wanted to catch, and now you're just enjoying, reaping the rewards, so to say. Interesting. So I see in the recent past, we got 6 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So you probably moved away from something that just wasn't up your alley, something that wasn't for you. I'm hearing also some sort of conflict when it came to economy and children and money, or maybe a mother figure. You moved away from that. And I'm seeing the 4 of Cups. And the 4 Cups, it could represent boredom. It could represent disappointment. But it can also represent what I feel is here in your reading, like some kind of unexpected gift that you just didn't see coming, and that just look at this. This person is sitting here focusing on their cups, and then in the background there's another cup outside of the window, and this little bird, like this little whisper. And usually in tarot, the birds, they are the messengers of spirit. Well, they are that in real life too, right? Oh my God, now that I'm seeing here, I'm like, why is my curtain hanger here in the back? I need to redecorate properly. But then I realize, I know that I'm drifting off here, but it's for a reason. Then I'm realizing that I'm sitting by a window myself, a big window, and I love those big windows for me to be able to see what's outside, and outside is a little bird. So it's like you were supposed to not, according to your plans, you weren't supposed to see this. But because you didn't do something according to plan, maybe it's about redecoration, maybe it's about fixing your home up, maybe it's about, something in the ordinary, something in your daily life, in your daily routine that you just have postponed and you didn't do, enabled you to see this little bird that you just didn't expect coming. Now this bird, or this gift, this cup, is changing up something entirely. We have the Wheel of Fortune here. And the Wheel of Fortune, it is a huge change, a wind of change. And I'm hearing Scorpions with Wind of Change. A beautiful song, right? So maybe some of you guys are born in the 80s, like me. Anyway, the Wheel of Fortune represents major wheels of life turning. This gift, as unexpected as it was, as much as you didn't see it coming, I'm hearing you were caught up in your daily routine. You were caught up in your day-to-day work. You were a little bit bored, a little bit and then this comes in, and this just changes up the entire scenery of things. And it comes in quickly, with a lot of communication. Maybe you're starting to get messages in your dreams. Maybe you start to get, very strong intuitive hits. Or maybe, you just have your inbox full of text from, if this is a person or an opportunity, a job opportunity, whatever this is that came in, quickly, it changed your whole scenario. And there's a lot of communication back and forth between this energy and you. And I'm seeing also with the Eight of Wands, did I say the Eight of Cups? I mean the Eight of Wands. You see here the landscape is like cold and winter, like it's outside here. But there's like fire burning in the beacon of this bird. And these like, you know, strong wands are coming in from the sky, just like raining down. It's a lot of messages coming in. And it's almost like your inner landscape, or it could be your inner landscape. I'm feeling for some of you it is, but also for some of you it could be like, you know, in a job situation or communication with somebody, you know, where you thought it was all frozen and like, you know, winter time, so to say, like dead. Turns out it's not. It's not. There's just so much happening right now. And fire is the energy of creation too. So not only is this a new change for you, but it's also like something that creates a ripple effect and alivens your surrounding area, whatever that means. You know, it could be like, because of this thing that comes in, this communication unlocks so much inspiration in you to continue to like ride the wave of this and create and create and create, right? Beautiful. Seeing Temperance and the Six of Swords again. So yeah, you definitely left something behind. There must have been some kind of conflict, argument. Could also just be like stormy day-to-day life, you know? Whatever it was, you could have moved home to, like for some of you, or like gone on some kind of travel. All right, let's just clarify. All right, what is the Four of Cups for my Leos? Four Cups for my Leos, please. What is this unexpected blessing that comes in? The Magician. Ooh. Well, babes, I think you manifested this. You did. Maybe you just didn't expect this to come in so soon or so suddenly. I'm hearing it's almost like, yeah. But you felt it in your dreams. And you've done a lot of work on yourself. You've done a lot of healing on yourself. You've done a lot of resting and nourishing and taking care of yourself. You've done a lot of prepping yourself for this. So why is it then so unexpected? Why is it so unexpected? Just curious. Page of Wands. I mean, I think it came in quicker than you expected. Because we got the Magician and we got the Four of Swords here with the Four of Cups. It denotes that you were like stabilizing. You were like prepping for this manifestation come in. But you were like in the investigation phase, so to say. Like you were investigating the opportunities for this. You were like scouting, you know. It wasn't still like, it wasn't ripe, or you didn't think it was ripe or enough or mature for it to happen yet. But Spirit came in and decided it was. We got the Wheel of Fortune here. So let's clarify the Wheel of Fortune, please. Yeah. The Hierophant. So this is a big commitment, a huge commitment. This is, I would say, almost a spiritual commitment. A commitment not only to yourself, but between you and this thing and God. Or whatever you want to call it. You don't have to call it God. You can call it whatever you want, right? Life, universe, many names, but also no name. Yeah, also no name. I mean, no name is like equivalent to what we want to describe, right? Stating the obvious, this is a dream come true. This is something that you've been longing for such a long time. You've been investing in it. You've been working on yourself. Yeah, you've been making very difficult choices, my loves. Very difficult choices in order for you to get this. What is this commitment, the Hierophant? What is this? I feel like this is also like, you know, like the Hierophant, and we got the Lovers. So it could be a love connection or a choice of your heart. It's like something you felt like you didn't choose yourself before. You felt like you didn't choose right before. You felt like you didn't choose your heart before, but now you choose from the bottom of your heart. You choose love. It's about choosing love, right? The Hierophant with the Wheel of Fortune, I would also say, is like spirit pulling the strings, because you can see here, this is an authority, right? But then here we have this little, I mean, this person is almost like a spider, right? A spider in the web. So all of a sudden you're at the center of attention, and it's almost like universe or life is like pulling it through you and making it happen through you. I don't know how to describe it otherwise. What is the Eight of Wands, please? Eight of Wands, the Chariot. Yeah, this big movement forward, big movement ahead. You're definitely leaving the past behind, something stagnant, something that you were bored of, something that you weren't interested in, something that wasn't true, something that wasn't true. You're leaving it behind. Yeah. But you were in the middle of like sorting things out. You know, what is what, who is who, trying to figure out who you can trust in this process. And then in comes this that you just cannot question any further. Yeah. It's like you're walking with your head held high into the unknown. Isn't that like, yeah, I always get that song whenever I do these readings, whenever I say that phrase, into the unknown, I get like, from Frozen, the Disney movie. I mean, I'm a mom of two and my kids were young when that came out. And she sings, into the unknown, into the unknown. And it's funny because, well, it's not funny, but like this is the frozen area here, and then in comes fire of inspiration. Could also be that you're talking to a Cancer, somebody that has Cancerian elements. Cancer Venus, Cancer Rising, Cancer Moon, Cancer Sun. You could go ahead and watch Cancer's reading if you want to. I just put it up there. Okay, is there anything else for Leo that Leo needs to know about this thing happening? Yeah, Seven of Swords. So, be careful of how you use this gift. Don't play games. Do not play games. It's not about that. It's about being strategic. Be wise. Don't waste this opportunity, I'm hearing. Don't waste this opportunity. Yeah, invest in it. Invest in this opportunity, plant the seeds and make it grow, but be smart about how you're doing it. Just don't get lazy, I'm hearing. Don't get lazy. Be really smart about how you're investing this opportunity in your life, because it's gonna grow. We don't see yet how it's gonna grow because of the Moon card, but it's definitely gonna be successful. Don't you worry about that. You just need to be smart about it and plant seeds, or choose your battles in this situation. And it will grow. It will grow, and it will grow steady, and it will grow nourishing, and it will grow strong. And I can see somebody, it could be that you're dealing with a Taurus too. Yeah, Cancer or Taurus for sure. All right, so let's see. The Mystical Shaman Oracle. What is the guiding card for my beautiful Leos? Do remember to comment too if you want to. The Earth Keeper. Well, we got the Earth Keeper in reversed, 18. Usually when these cards come in reverse, it's not only like an invitation, it comes with a medicine, a message that is needed. It's more urgent. All right, so we're going to read it. It's also 18, which is 1 and 8. 1 is beginnings, 8 is empowerment. Together they're 9. 9 numerology stands for an all-encompassing end or change of time, so that you can begin a new cycle again. And I feel like that's what you're doing, Leo. Let's check it out. Here we go. All right. The Earth Keeper, the essence. Just as you're involved in co-creating your world, you are also responsible for its well-being. The Earth Keepers are dedicated to the stewardship of the earth and all life. They choose to hold a sacred dream of a planet where all beings live in peace and where the rivers and the air are clean. Remember that everything you do has an impact for 7 generations. Interesting, because I just saw, the 7 of Swords, and about you being smart, because it will have a ripple effect. And if you invest in it smartly, it's going to grow for a very long time. This thing, whatever this opportunity is, it's going to grow for a very long time. So let's continue to read the medicine about this. As you care for your body, you show your care for Mother Earth. So begin with a stewardship of your health. What are you putting in your mouth? Are you feeding on foods and thoughts that are not good for you? Start doing what you know will be good for you today. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and read the invitation too, because it feels like this message is for you as well. So you can take whatever resonates, okay? The invitation. You have outgrown your small dream of success and achievement and are ready to dream big, with possibilities beyond your wildest expectations. Again, beyond your wildest expectations, like you did not see this coming. You did not see this coming at all. Take on the mantle of the Earth Keeper. This, together with the Hierophant, yes. And reach out to a friend in need whom you may not have been in touch with for some time. Take care of your pets and feed the strays that come by. Clean up your yard, as this is a reflection of your relationship to the earth. Grow the sacred dream, and your personal life will flourish. Remember, it's not about me any longer. Wow. I mean, Leo, I feel like this opportunity that you didn't see coming, that you manifested but came in quicker than you expected, this is gonna be, it's like a gift from spirit to you, from life to you, because this is gonna be so strong. This impact will have an everlasting impact on people around you, your family, your friends, your partner, your work. It's gonna change not only you, but it's almost like what you've been waiting for in order for you to actually make some changes in the world around you. So this is such a beautiful message for you, Leo, and I love this. I love it. Let me know how it resonates, Leo. Mwah! Have a lovely day. Bye.